The European Championship 2019 is over. Who are you and what did you do?
Hi, my name's Oliver Newton. I went 9-1-1 in Swiss. I lost the very first round to Pendulum and he ends up getting second in Swiss. And then I got a draw in round 6 because game 1 was, this was against Danger Thunder Dragon. Game 1 was 36 minutes long, which I won. Then game 2, with LP he summoned this dragon called XYZ Ray Pierce, something like that, and its effect was is when sent to the graveyard, it inflicts 500 points of damage to your opponent, so he just linked it off, dealt 500, and then it was a draw, and then I won all out. And then top 64 I get paired up with the one dinosaur player, and I get destroyed 2-0 because both games my only monster was Silk.
Okay.
So yeah, I bricked hard both games, unfortunately.
Right. So you played Altergeist. Do you want to take us through your list?
Yeah, so onto the monsters. We have 3 Marionetta, 3 Multi-Faker, 3 WCQ, 2 Silk, and 1 Conqueror, which is obviously the standard Altergeist lineup. And then we have triple Veiler, triple Ash, and triple Phantasme. I can understand why a lot of lists don't play Phantasme because it conflicts with Multi-Faker, but this card is really good because it's a 24 beta that can prevent targeting, and it can refix your hands or draw into your hand traps. So the way my deck's built, it can have more of a chance going second, and drawing hand traps going first is definitely not bad. And well, drawing this going first is not always the best, but it can be quite useful at times. And also sometimes I've done it. I think I've done it at least 3 times in a tournament where I end up summoning a Silk, or I use a Marionetta to revive a Silk when I've got Faker and Phantasma in hand. So if I have like a trap, I can just activate it, summon Faker for Silk bounce, not use Fake's effect to summon from deck, and then I can summon this when they link summon.
Yep. Cool.
So that's all the monsters. And then for the spells is just 3 Pot of Extravagance. Traps, we have the 1 Judgment, the 1 Warning, and 2 Strikes. A lot of lists I've seen are just playing 3 strikes to the 1 Solemn, or some lists are not playing Solemn, which I do not understand why. Well, I guess you can side it if you don't want to main it, but I would never cut it out completely. The reason I play Warning because, to be honest, overall it doesn't really make much of a difference, but Warning obviously stops stuff like Denko, it's good against Drew Draco, and obviously you'll come across the occasional Inspector Border.
Yep.
And obviously the strike won't do anything.
Yep.
The room, I kind of did wanted to fit in a 3rd strike, but the room is really tight. And then we have the 1 Order, which is pretty much standard in this deck. 2 Compulse. I play this card because it's good going 1st and 2nd. I don't play Crackdown. I really don't like it because there's a lot of back row removal, and obviously if it gets destroyed it does nothing, and I feel this is a lot better overall, especially like against Orcus decks when they go for Phoenix, like if they like target Compulse or like anything else, just chain it. But if it's like a Crackdown and it was targeted, obviously it'll do nothing, and then and if you don't have anything else, they'll go for their full Orcus combo. And obviously, like I said, good going 2nd as well, so it can help clear boards. And then 3 Impermanence, which is obviously standard in this deck, and then the 1 Manifestation, 2 Protocol, and 3 Spoofing, which is standard.
Perfect. Yep.
And then onto the extra deck, we've got 1 Bowl Sword, 1 Bowl Load, 1 Nagursu, Nightmare Unicorn, Triple Burst, Prime Banshee, Clara, Rushka, 2 Link Creepo, 3 Hextia, 2 Phoenix, and Blood Mephist. I just put in there for a laugh. I can make it with Phantasme and Failure, but sadly I never got a chance to summon it. So throughout the tournament, never went into this, never went into that, never went into that. I think I went into that once, I can't remember. Never went into that. I actually went into this once. It was against the Danger Thunder Dragon that I got a draw against in game 1. Ended up summoning this card because I was on like low life points. There was like a weak attack Altergeist, like a melee seeking attack where I attacked directly, obviously, to send stuff to the grave. So I went in, and I had my Conquerors on the grave. So obviously I linked into this. So when it's sent to the grave, I can add an Altergeist card from my grave to my hand. And I had Protocol. So I'd more than likely would have got rid of it. And would have obviously added the Conqueror and had like 2 Altergeists in the fence, but it didn't matter. He didn't like. Turns out he didn't really have anything else. Like at that point, I summoned this once. Obviously, summoned one of him, summoned 2 of these, and summoned one of his. So that's it for the extra. Side deck is 2 Pank, busted 26 beta that can just obviously easily get over stuff and just pop things, and it is swapped in your opponent's turn. Like, why wouldn't you side it? Obviously, I couldn't fit in the 3rd copy. Then triple Lancia, which is pretty much staple, obviously against All Cursed and Danger Thunder Dragon. And then the 3 Village, obviously standard, against Sky Striker. And then 2 Dusters and 2 Typhoon. I play this card for stuff like Pendulum Magician, good against decks that play Mine. So I'd side against Sky Striker for their multi-rolls and Mine, and good obviously against like Floodgate decks like Guru and Drew Draco. And then 3 Evening Match, which is pretty much standard in his deck.
Nice. So we'll put your rounds in the comments section. But do you have any shout-outs you want to make?
Shout-outs to obviously my team Sneak Attack. Shout-outs to team Sneak Attack. Shout-outs to Ultra Pro for sponsoring us, and shout-outs to Yugi Joe for everything he does for the community. Great videos. Alright, thanks very much. Thanks for coming on. Congratulations for your top, and we'll see you again in the future. Thank you.